Good Wednesday morning, everybody. Liberty Street Rock right here in the gym, getting it done. Hey, welcome in. We're live streaming on YouTube and Twitch. So, hey, if you're over on YouTube, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons. We always appreciate that. And click that notification bell so every time we go live, you get notified. If you're over on Twitch, make sure you smash that follow button. Absolutely. And again, you'll get notified every time we go live. So welcome in, everybody. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. I'm wearing the Toronto Maple Leaf shirt. We're going to talk all about it. They won in overtime last night. Incredible. Let's hop on the bike. Let's get our cardio started so we can sit here and chat and give you all the updates as to what happened last night in the game. And so the plan today, just so we'll get this out of the way right away, 30 minutes of cardio, daily push-ups, followed up by a stretch and cool down. And so we got lots to talk about today. Let's get this started. All right, so we're on the bike. We got the cardio going. So last night, like most Leaf fans, we didn't have an abundance of faith in the game. Let's be honest, or the team, I should say. So we didn't have an abundance of faith. We were concerned. We were worried about the team that was going to show. And last night, the Leaf team put on I guess we'll say they put their best effort forward. They played an extremely aggressive game. And the Leafs really actually looked great last night. They really actually did. Now, this is what happens every single time that their star Austin Matthews goes down. Now, it sounds like he's got potentially food poisoning is potentially what happened to him. I could be wrong on that. If I am, I am. But they said it had to do with something he ate. So, long story short, when the star goes down, the team steps up. And that's exactly what happened last night. They probably played their best, most complete game they've played all year. They were quick on the pucks. They were on them in the corners. They played a good game. This stupid entrance play that they used to get into the offensive zone is still, in my opinion, barely working. But they won the game. It had to go to overtime and leave it up to, their young up-and-coming star Matthew Nyes, who got the overtime goal by a phenomenal play to the net by their captain, John Tavares, last night. He was able to get in there and get that rebound and get the goal. So, yeah, it was a great win. They're bringing it home now. I actually don't officially know when the next game is. Now, historically, if the game was on Tuesday, the next game would be Thursday. So, I don't know if the next game's Thursday or Friday night. I will have to look it up. Let's see if we can get Google to tell us while we're live on stream. When is Game 6 for the Toronto Maple Leafs? Thursday night. Oh, it's an 8 o'clock start. I hate that. It makes for an extremely late night for me. I usually, if the game starts at 7, then I will get the first 2 periods in and then go to bed by 9. Now, last night I stayed up till 9:30. Was it? No, it was 9. I went to bed at the end of the second period. No, I went to bed at the end of the third period. I did stay up and watch the whole game, except I missed overtime. So I went to bed, so it was still a late night for me by my standards. But anyways, yeah, it's, that's the beauty of 2024. I can go to bed not knowing who won, wake up at whatever time I wake up and look at my phone, see who won, and I can go watch the highlights and, basically watch it and see it. So, I don't really worry about it anymore. Back when I was a kid, this obviously, none of this stuff existed called social media and YouTube and all that. So, there was no such thing as a, watch the game highlights and see how it went. There was none of that. That's the beauty now. I go to bed I don't really care now because I don't have to worry about it because I can just go to Sportsnet in the morning and see the highlights and see the game in 8 or 10 minutes, right? So that's all I care about. so I can still get my sleep and still make sure I can see the game in the morning. So yeah, so it is Thursday night, so I'll tell you, it's gonna be rocking big time. It will be rocking. So now some of the commentators in between periods were mentioning that Boston looked really, really nervous. They did look very, very nervous. They did look very, I don't know, not sure of themselves. They didn't seem to be the same team from the game before. Now, oddly and strangely, in the playoffs for what's called Game 5, they've lost like 3 or 4 of them. Well, I think they had another one now because they've lost 5 Game 5s in a row. So, you know, that kind of stuff does get in your head. So, overall, the Leafs live to play another day. I mean, it all could come to a crashing halt on Thursday night. But now the thing that, you see, this is where if you're the Maple Leafs, you know, momentum is totally on your side, and you get to show up and basically take it to Boston, because now Boston has everything to prove, and they're now scared because they had a 3-1 lead last year and lost to Florida in 7 games in the first round, and they were the #1 team in the league, and they were out in the first round. So Boston will be playing scared. Now, they should be playing desperate, which they should be, and they did not play like a desperate team. They only had 2 shots in the first period last night. That's not a desperate team. That's a very, very tentative, scared, nervous team. So, who shows up for each team on Thursday is anyone's guess. Let's see what happens, because I'll tell you, it's going to be exciting, exciting, exciting. That's all I can say. And then we've also, I guess, after Thursday night, they'll probably play Saturday night. So for Game 7, if the Leafs win Game 6. And yeah, it'll be very, very exciting and interesting. The city's going to be abuzz now today, all day today and tomorrow before Game 6. Or Game 5. Game 5. Yeah, it'll be Game 6. Yeah, Game 6 on Thursday night. So the city's going to be abuzz. Like the radio lines, all the talk shows here in Toronto. It's going to be crazy, crazy, crazy. It's going to be awesome. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I guess I should get this back up. Alrighty, so let's touch on a couple things. So we are, I didn't update my chalkboard. It's day 63 today. I went to bed, like I said, I went to bed a little late. I actually was going to do some HIIT Cardio today, but I was like, you know what, I'm a little tired. Let's just hop on the bike. So that's what we're doing. We're just hopping on the bike. I did the treadmill yesterday, but I can't talk when I do the treadmill. And certainly I wanted to chit-chat and get a few things out of the way here in the morning. Chat away about the game that was. So with that all being said, that's why I decided just to hop on the bike today. And it makes life a little easier, and I can chit-chat away and do my thing, have some fun. So that's what we're doing. And we're multi-streaming live on both YouTube and Twitch this morning. So welcome in, everybody. Glad you're along. We were just talking about the game that was last night, the big overtime win. That was awesome. It was a hard-fought game. So, yeah. Keeping tabs on the weather. I did pay attention yesterday to the weather forecast. We got some sunny days here, but I haven't done the official complete tidy outside. I'm kind of hoping with the upcoming weekend, specifically Sunday, to get outside and get some cleanup done and get some stuff going on there. So I'm kind of hoping for that. Saturday's already booked, so I'm gonna see what we can do about Sunday and see if we can get something going on there, to get some tidy done, get some cleanup done. That is, as long as it's not raining. It does look like it's supposed to be pretty good. I've got some things that I need to do with regards to just, you know, some maintenance in the gym, out in the outdoor gym and whatnot. And so yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. So should be ready to go hopefully in another week or so. At least trying to get the first workout in. Later on today, I'm going to rejig the workouts and move them from a giant set system down, because it is May 1st, we're in phase 3. So I want to basically rejig the workouts and move them more to a superset, which is a little easier to manage at the outdoor gym as we move things outside. So that's kind of what I'm looking at as well. So hopefully I can get that done today. Or this evening, one or the other. We got back and buys this afternoon, so I'm looking forward to that. Should be good. So that pretty much sums up most of that stuff there. Since January, I've really enjoyed the supersets. I've really enjoyed that. Now, I've gotten away from doing the ab circuits in the morning. I was dealing with some lower abdominal pain time to time. Not 100% sure if it was like hernia pain or whatever, but I have kind of put an end to the ab circuits right now. So we'll see, maybe later on we'll go back to them, but focusing on the stretches and focusing on the push-ups right now. So that's kind of what we're doing. Let me see, today's Wednesday, so hopefully tomorrow morning, because I'll be able to get to bed early tonight, my normal time. Hopefully that means we can get some HIIT cardio tomorrow morning. I'd like to get some HIIT cardio done. That's something that I'd like to get a round of that, and I haven't done that in a few weeks. So, but yeah, that's pretty much everything. It's a Wicked Wednesday. So Wicked Wednesday cardio. Don't forget to check out the all-new Home Gym Fitness website and our store for both Liberty Street Rock and Home Gym Fitness. We've got that going on as well, so make sure you check that out. And our daily shorts that we post over on YouTube, and we post over on TikTok and Instagram. I did take pretty much most of last week off from posting. Sometimes you gotta do that, you kind of have to unplug. I was under the weather last week, pretty good though, a few days I didn't feel the best. And yeah, it's once in a while you gotta step away, take a break. I've been posting like literally daily and non-stop for months and months and months, and once in a blue moon you just gotta say, you know what, I'm gonna take a break. And I did. I pretty much took a little break. I think I only posted one short last week, and but we're back this week now. I posted a short yesterday, and so yeah, that's what we're doing. So let's yeah, make sure you give those a check and get over there and have a look at them. Appreciate that. And with the weather now, for the most part, it's really got nice. On the off nights when the Leafs are not playing, we're trying to get back out for those evening walks, you know, whether it be a 20-minute or 30-minute walk, just around the neighborhood where we are here. And just, it's kind of nice to get out and do that. Nothing like a little, you know, after dinner walk and the evening fresh air and all that, so it's kind of nice actually. So it's kind of good to do that. But I had to wear my Maple Leaf shirt today because they won. Had to wear it, had to make sure, you know, so yeah, pretty exciting, and everybody will be in a good mood. They might be a little tired. Luckily, the overtime period didn't go long though. It literally only went like 3.5 minutes tops. Like they scored in the 17th, or I think that's what it was. I'd have to double check actually, because I was watching the highlights and I saw the one moment there where it said 17 minutes, and so which means the period starts at 20 and it counts down. So yeah, like it was kind of crazy. They scored pretty quick. So, but you know, when you look at how that game went, I mean, the Boston goalie played phenomenal. I mean, so did Joseph Wall. I mean, he came in and he was a wall. I mean, he played amazing. He made some absolutely game-saving saves, game-changer saves. Yeah, he really played his heart out. And oddly and strangely, like that's where he played a lot of his college hockey, was right there in that building, because he's from the Boston area, or he played at the Boston College is where he came from. So that building he knows so well, and he just walked in and just stoned them and put up the wall. What else can you say? So it was a great effort all around. But my point was, you know, the Leafs peppered them with shots after shots and had an incredible amount of scoring chances, but their goalie just kept standing in there making save after save after save. And you're sitting there going, wow, look, are the Leafs going to get one? Psycho, good morning. I see you just talking about last night's big overtime win. The Maple Leafs won. I'm just raving about it. It was a big overtime win, man. It was a good one. I know you're not a hockey fan, but it's all good. It's all good. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I was up super late by my standards watching the game. I didn't stay up watching overtime, though. I was on the verge of falling asleep, and I heard them scream down below, you know, downstairs, you know, score! That kind of woke me back up, but I did roll over and go back to sleep, so, yeah. Did you get the notification this morning? Did you see it come in? Holy cow, almost 18 feet. Are you serious, dude? Wow. That's phenomenal. 17'9". That's crazy, dude. Yeah, he's a big, tall boy, though. My goodness. That's incredible, dude. Man, that's awesome. Okay. You're heading off to the gym in a little bit. You got back in mind? Yeah, send it over on Discord. Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, you got back and by, or you got back this morning, and I got back and by this afternoon. Yeah, my legs are pretty sore after yesterday's leg workout too. Holy cow! Like I can definitely feel, especially in the hamstrings. Whew, they were sore. Coming down the stairs this morning is when I really noticed it. It's like those legs are sore. Okay, I see. I just got the notification. Okay, I'll check it out. I don't have my glasses with me. I'll have to check it out after. I don't have them with me. All right, 5:35 in the morning. How long have we been on the bike now? It's gotta be close to 20 minutes, right? It's gotta be close. $18+, yeah. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna have to email this other bike company today and see if they got anything for me. I haven't heard from them nowadays. All right, let's keep her going here. We got about 10 or 11 minutes left to go for the bike ride. And then we're going to get some daily push-ups in. And then we're going to work on our stretching today. Get a good solid cool down in. this afternoon we got the big back and biceps workout. Looking forward to it already. Hopefully I got the chance today to switch things up and put some new workouts together for phase 3. It's May 1st. Welcome to May, everybody. That's right. May 1st. Unbelievable. Crazy to think it's already May 1st. Yeah. Each day that goes by gets us one closer to spring and summer, so that's exciting. So yeah, the temperatures are warming up here where I am in Southern Ontario, which is really, really exciting. Really, really good. I mean, it is amazing. So hopefully, you know, we can get that outdoor gym going real soon. Okay, let's wrap things up here with the last 10 minutes on this ride. Just doing a steady state cardio ride. We're not trying to break any records. We're just making sure we elevate the heart rate. I got a sweat going on. I can feel it. Again, that's what we're doing here. Hopefully tomorrow morning we can get some HIIT in. I'm looking forward to trying that out. I haven't done HIIT in about a couple of weeks now. So we're due for some HIIT cardio. Probably actually been closer to almost 2 weeks since I've done some HIIT cardio. So yeah, I mean, these late nights with the hockey games kind of impacts the morning wake up. You don't wake up and jump out of bed like I normally do. You kind of wake up and go, oh man, is it like 4 a.m. already? Actually, the last few days I've been setting the alarm at 4:30. So it's kind of like, oh, is it 4:30 already? It's all good. This is part of the, you know, when the Leafs do make the playoffs, it's kind of like a spring tradition that everybody's kind of, who's a Leaf fan, that is walking around kind of tired, but happy. But anyways, yeah, it's one of those things that happens every spring when the Leafs make the playoffs. But trust me, we went about 10 or 11 years when they didn't even get to the playoffs. It was so embarrassing, they were so bad. But yeah, but at this point right now, yeah, I'll be a little bit tired and happy all at the same time, and at least get my cardio in, and still keep my head up and go, okay, I'm good, I'm here, I'm getting it done. So yeah, you know, and to think that the Maple Leafs have not won the Stanley Cup since 1967, I wasn't even born. It's shockingly like 57 years since they've won the cup, and they're the longest of any active franchise from that era that haven't won the cup. Now, there's other teams that haven't won the cup, but the Leafs are literally have that unfortunate, dubious record of not having won the cup for 57 years. The longest any team in the NHL has gone without winning. So it's pretty sad. They've had a couple sniffs where they got, you know, what we would call mildly close. But in those 57 years, they've never even been back to the finals. They've been to the, like, I guess you call them the conference finals, which is the round before the finals. They got there in 92-93, game 7 and lost. They got there again in, I think it was around, well, 102 they got back again. Actually, they got there, I think they got back in 93-94 as well. Yeah, they did. They got there in 92-93, 93-94, back-to-back years lost. But 92-93 was probably the best team. They made it to game 7. And if my memory serves, in 93-94, they only got to game 5 and they lost. They just ran out of gas. So, and then they made it back with an all-new team, and I think it was 01-02. They got back to the conference finals again, and I think that's the last time they ever got to the conference finals. They just have never been back since. Thinking back, no, they just, because then they went on like a, I think after the lockout of 04-05, they went like the next 10 straight seasons of not even getting to the playoffs. They were so bad. It was embarrassing. And then I think only once since 2013, have they got out of the first round. They made it to the second round one time in all those years. So here we are again, like we're becoming a first round exit season in, season out. It's kind of sad. You know, there's no denying that they got a relatively, great set of talent on the team, but they don't have what it takes in the playoffs. They don't have the grit. Like Domi and Bertuzzi, it took them 3 months, maybe even 4, before they really started to gel on this team. They just didn't seem to have. The first 3 months they struggled on this team, like from October to basically the end of December. These guys were just, I don't want to say a bust, but they just hadn't found their spot on the team. And I understand you get traded to a new team, and you got to kind of find your way, but it just seemed to take such a long time. But thankfully, they, starting around February, they kind of started to find their legs and kind of found their spot on the team. So yeah, I mean, thankfully they're playing their best hockey now. Like that's what's most important right in this particular moment. Yeah, where are we time-wise? Kind of lost my time frame here. Okay, four minutes to go. Yeah, so another guy's on the team of, unfortunately Bobby McMahon being out is actually been a bigger impact than we expected. He's injured. I don't even know if he's coming back. He's missed all the entire first round here, which is very, very unfortunate because there's a guy that started out on the 4th line last October, worked his way up to the 3rd line, got all the way up to the 2nd line. Like, he just kept working. The guy just kept scoring. Like, he really did. He just kept putting goals in. And, like, the team's like, did he just score again? Did he just score again? Did he just score again? Like, the guy just kept popping goals in. Like, he did play, and he's got that jump. He's got that desire that he wants to play. He's certainly not afraid to go into the corners and get the puck and go to the front of the net when needed and to do the things to get those goals. The guy's just got a pretty darn good shot. And he scored, and then he worked his way up, and he had a spot on the 2nd line. Like, you can't deny a guy like that. It's incredible. So, another guy who worked his way out of the team was Simon Benoit, or Simon Benoit, however it is. I know he's French, but there's a guy that started out as like a 7th defenseman, maybe even an 8th for crying out loud, which means he doesn't play. He got a chance to play, and he was like a 7th. Then he worked his way into the 6th, which they have pairings, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd pairings. So he would have been like on the 3rd line or the 3rd pairing of defense guys. And the guy plays actually a great stay-at-home defenseman type game. And that's what he does. He plays a stay-at-home type, but the guy hits. The guy just lays out body checks, man. And these aren't like just a soft body check. This guy lays out crushing body checks. He's not afraid to hit. And as a stay-at-home defenseman, you need a hard-hitting stay-at-home defense. And this guy doesn't. He had an unfortunate break on the first goal. He had a backhand in the corner that went off a skate right to the front of the net, and the goal went in. Like, that's just a fluke. That's just unfortunate. But his game, for the most part, all year, has been really solid for a stay-at-home young defenseman. He's played really, really solid. So for a guy like that, yeah, you need those kinds of guys that know their roles, and that's another big part of the game, knowing what your role is. And each coach says, hey, this is going to be your role, and you either accept it or you don't. If you don't accept it, you pretty much aren't going to play. But most guys know what their limitations are, and we can go down the line. I saw the bench got a little bit shortened up. They didn't have Reeves out there much in the 3rd. Reeves is Reeves. And he knows that, his limitations at 36 years of age, he's not going to be playing much in the playoffs. I mean, he's probably played more than he probably should have. But that being said, you know, he's been on the ice for some goals against that were pretty ugly. So he didn't play much in the third at all. So which wasn't the worst decision by the coach at all. So Frosty Tools coming in. Woohoo! Attention, coming soon to a chat near you in a world of fitness and gains. Liberty Street Rock chat is buzzing with excitement. Cycle Commandos cheering on their oldest with a record-breaking long jump of 17 feet 9 inches. Meanwhile, Bob Rex drops a YouTube plug like a blockbuster trailer. Will you hit like and subscribe? Stay tuned for the jump video reveal. Wicked Wednesday workouts. Woohoo! All right, Frosty Tools coming in. That's awesome. All right, so we're wrapping up this bike ride. We are sweating. The heart rate is elevated. Again, this is just steady state cardio. We're getting it done. We're literally 5 seconds away. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! There is your 30 minutes. Okay, let's grab the book and write all those numbers down. Okay, and we're gonna grab our glasses. Unbelievable. May 1st. There we go. Okay. And it's Wednesday already, hard to believe. Alright, 1 sec here. I missed that the distance. Okay. All right, let's put the bike away and we'll get ready for some push-ups. All right, there we go. I'll move this chair out of the way. I don't know why it's so far back. Okay, let's grab a quick drink. Alrighty. Alrighty, let's try and knock out some push-ups here. Alright, here we go. Okay, 25 first round, first set. Okay. Whew. Okay, so we're gonna come up today with the theme of the month, which is push-ups. We're gonna push our way through May to get to summer, to get to June. So we're gonna come up with that theme today. We'll have that on the poster there, scrolling on through. So we're pushing our way through May with push-ups to get to summer. That's what it's all about. Because summer doesn't actually officially arrive here until I think it's like June 21st. So we still got a ways to go until we quote unquote can say we're in summer. But the thing about where I am in the world, which is Southern Ontario, Canada, is that May has the ability to be an amazing month. We can get some beautiful warm weather in May, and we take advantage of it here. Now, the nights can still be cool here. we can still drop down easily to, 10 degrees, 8 degrees, 5, and out in what we call the outskirts, like out from the big cities, which is the big city of Toronto, and you go like an hour east, west, or north, we have what's called May 2-4 weekend, which is the Victoria Day long weekend here in Canada, coast to coast. It's not uncommon for that weather to go all the way down to like, 3 degrees, 2 degrees, 5 degrees. Like, it can get cold. But the big thing is that the weather can be really beautiful during the day, and that's kind of where we take full advantage of that nice weather. So, yeah, it can be very, very nice here in May. So, all right, let's get another set of push-ups in. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay, another 20 out. All right, take a break for a minute. We get some more push-ups going here. Yeah, so it's a busy time of year too, because everybody's trying to get their, outside cleaned up, and there's what we call maintenance to do, whether it be some painting or some cleaning to do outside, and so there's always things to do, which is good, and exciting all at the same time. It does raise people's, moods and spirits, and puts everybody in a good mood, and that's important. That's important. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of the, because it brings the outdoor parties, which is really cool, and barbecue season's in full effect, and everybody loves a great barbecue, whether you're throwing on a, for me, it'll be a homemade burger, which, I've been making every weekend for weeks now. The boys like that, and, then we got the steaks, throwing a steak on the barbecue in the summer is just like a beautiful thing, right? So, yeah, looking forward to that. So, it's coming, woo-hoo, can't wait. Okay, let's get a stretch in, and then we're gonna get another set in here. Ooh, feel that. Oh yeah. Okay, get another set in. Here we go. Okay, another 20 out. Whew. All right. All right, let's calm things down with some much needed stretching, and let's calm things down a little bit. Yeah, 30 minutes on the bike. We got some push-ups in this morning. Chest is sore after, considering I just did the push-up competition the other day, and then we had chest and tries on Monday. Chest is pretty sore today, so I'm not going to overdo it and pay the price. I'm already sore. It was now. I was struggling in those last 20, so we got 65 out today, and tomorrow we'll do more. All right, let's calm things down here. We can start our stretching. And the legs and the hams are very, very sore this morning after yesterday's big workout. Okay, big stretch. Well, the big question that's going to be basically on everybody's mind between today and tomorrow, before the big game Thursday night, is what team shows up, how do the Leafs play, and that's going to be the big, big question of the day. So, as they used to say, only time will tell, and Thursday night we'll all find out when that puck drops and they get going. So, looking forward to it. Of course, we all hope they win. That is something we hope for. We want to see them show up and win. That's what we're looking for. Okay, let's get a good hamstring stretch here. I can feel those hamstrings are tight. I can feel it. Whew. Okay, that's going to wrap up today's workout. These ads are trying to barge in on me here. I'm going to snooze these ads one more time. Okay, everybody, we're gonna sign off. Appreciate everybody coming in today. Psycho, appreciate you coming in, hanging out, lurking. We're gonna raid out here over on Twitch, so I'll be back this afternoon at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the big back and biceps workout. Okay, so let's raid out this morning. There like that. Appreciate everybody hanging out. We had a good one today. 30 minutes on the bike. Plus we also got in our push-ups for the day. We got in a good stretch for the day. So we're ready to take the day on, and we're gonna blast our way through the day. We'll be back this afternoon. We'll see you then. Cheers, everyone. Have a fantastic Wednesday.